Kay Dita, kay starter. Good, good. Ako, gani. Marapper
Di
mo.
ba ba tayo?
I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Thought so, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Little drug kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top flop. Thought so, wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Ballin', no discussion, don't want hear the fuss. Knew I'd be rich, look at me.
What a great look at downtown Memphis. Before we get...
Thanks, Brian.
Jamuran.
Sarang live. May itabagabos ba?
Mo gini mo first web no?
Ha?
First web na gini no?
Asa?
Kana yung Milton Bean group.
Wala.
And well,
Ano na gini?
Ano yung magtawa siya? Masigbat na yun yung Imid Milton, walang? Laga siya pintri natin. tawa. Sige na, bida. Kana diya man na, no? Catch fire og play. Kana ko, kana ko. Kasan may kasi nakagilis-gilis. Tugoy kayo.
Joel Embiid, no stranger.
Murag. Original. Hindi mabuhat o bagyanan ng ilaga. Mabuhat. Hindi mo playground lagi rin sa road. Yaman. Ano yung lisod pag duhol ka na?
Pitago.
Nakala sila magpakambak na ba? Tara na. Semifinals.
Pagkata po. Pagkat ay cut ba?
Tugod kay katulas sa ulag ko.
Semi-finals, ano yun? 3 games.
Best of 5. Best of 5.
Ay, mahaba. Patsok yung pasok din.
Wala, agak na sa ito. First round na to siya tama.
Tumod din lahat. Tabo.
Matito sa pan ba di po.
Hindi ka muna po sa lahat. Dito eh. Itretan ka doon. Uyang na liquid.
Okay.
Pangitong karir, bulo to ba yung papababa mo ko sa daan.
Tingala ko pagtanaan ko sa po nakalit magkabalda. Sakit ka to dito mo game.
to trash talking.
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
A look at the 76ers starting group. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Tagum in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at small forward. Here's Tagum after the basket by Memphis. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. 5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Now here's Harden. And Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Maxey. Embiid, high post. Outside for Harden. Driving inside. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent. I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Here he goes. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Harden. 11 points for him last game against Miami.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Morant with it. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Melton against Harden. Here's Thybulle. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Embiid. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by Melton.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at Memphis, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they're peaking at the right time. They can really feel it. The big question is, can they keep this momentum moving forward?
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game in the postseason. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure how well suited they are for playoff basketball. but we will find out soon enough.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Green's checked in for Tagum. Moran against Green. On the wing, Bain. 5 to shoot. Morant, pass to Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you. Jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Melton against Harden. Pass to Harris. Here's Maxey. And here's Harden. Now Embiid. Harden finds Embiid. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Oh, wow, guys. This does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. No matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
The 76ers making a switch here. Korkmaz is checked in. So it's the Grizzlies now. 11-point game. Morant with it. Picked up by Embiid. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Here's Jackson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Maxey, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Embiid against Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Maxey. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Brooks outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Embiid. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. A sizable...
Very good.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Green and Harris, the forwards. Shake Milton out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Now here's Embiid. 2 on the clock. Maxey. Stolen by Jackson. Milton against Morant. Pass to Bain. Wide open. And it's Memphis with another.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Here's Morant. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Melton. Here's Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Maxey. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Melton. Morant with it. Green picks him up. Jackson down low. Harris on him. And here comes the break. Embiid passes to Milton. Embiid against Brooks. And the basket by Embiid. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it's confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
A moment here for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. Allie, any news?
Well, I caught up with the head coach from Philadelphia. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Harris misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jordan's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Harris. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Maxey. Now here's Brooks. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Milton attacking. Pass to Niang. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the foul called on Jarrett Culver. That's his first foul of the game.
Jarrett Culver. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Korkmaz. Williams defending. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The Sixers with another miss. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Williams punches it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Milton, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Clark finds Anderson. Here's Bane. He's got 9. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Here's Clark. Tries yet again. Back to Bane. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Niang. Back to Green. Jordan inside. Clark covers. On the wing, Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Conchar. He's checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Culver outside. Jordan against Clark. Here's Conchar. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Jordan up top and stolen by Clark. And another fast break from Memphis. The Grizzlies on the run. And Williams punches it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Outside Milton. And so it's Memphis with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It's Memphis out in front of the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by Matthew. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The 76ers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Kyle Anderson is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Timeout called, Memphis.
Timeout called for Memphis.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Brooks comes in for Anderson. Melton, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Culver. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. There's the triple. Philadelphia, the rebound. Poked loose. And stolen by Melton. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Pass to Tagum. And here's Embiid, defended by Jackson. Back to Tagum, just 4 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bain, he's checked in for Conchar.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Jackson outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Embiid. Goes up again. And finally, that one's good. Embiid's got 6.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Down low. Lets it go from 11. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, VA. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
They get it back. Here's Embiid. Embiid missing again.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Maxey. Throws it up high. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Bane. Jackson outside. Now here's Morant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Looking to get back on track. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in.
Steven Adams. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And it's Maxey missing. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bane's got 14 points.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to Harris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 8 assists here tonight.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Brooks outside. It's picked off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harris. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Harris has got his second basket.
He's a fluid athlete.
A couple of great...
Emang, orang yang nakapasuan ba? Galit. Adila na din ka sa kumatin. Kamal na rin tayo. Ano yan? Sabay siya. Bigyan yun sa...
Grabe, how galing kalaban. Nabal na to sila.
Sertiya. Gimana?
Ay, vision.
Vidas.
Big man. In the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Tagum and Harris. Actually out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in its center.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Now here's Morant, defended by Tagum, and finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Harden outside. He takes it in. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid the pass to Harden. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now the Grizzlies with it. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, they were on the wrong side of that very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Here's Embiid. Now the pass to Tagum. Back to Embiid. To the paint. Another shot. And the 76ers get it back. Morant comes with the double team. Tagum can't get it to go.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Tagum kicks to Harden. Into the lane. And they get it. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to hit shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tagum, the pass to Harden. He kicks to Embiid. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Now here's Morant. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he can do a lot more more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to time.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you win a ring.
Harden gets the bucket.
The bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Traps in the tray. Baines got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded by Melton. Stolen by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant, defended by Tagum. It's Morant with the drop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane a bit, but that opens up some opportunities for the shooters.
Harden outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Here is Harden after Memphis gets the 3. Driving in, Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss.
As good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Here's Morant. And finish off by Morant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control in this game.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In the corner, Harden. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Harris.
What an exquisite playmaker, especially in the pick and roll. Harden, he's as good as he gets.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 11. Now Harden. He has 6. Thibault on the wing. Harden with it. And the rejection by Jackson. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
The 3-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Brooks is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Culver. And it's Bane in at the 3. Jordan finds Harden. Kept alive. And another shot. They kick it out to Green. Brooks against Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Green. And yet again, here's Jordan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Brooks against Harris. Pass to Bain. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. It took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. The offense just looked flat.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. LeBron's team, Cleveland, Miami, they shoot mid-range, yeah. So I just want to change that statement and narrative. Everyone check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship. This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Harden outside. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Morant, he's checked in for Culver. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Clark. 5 on the clock. Morant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 15.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Merritt comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, they make him a handful. But Harden's strength is part of what makes him special, able to score through all kinds of contact.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Going inside, and he jams it with authority.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
The pass to Concho. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark. The 76ers trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
From the arc. Korkmaz, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Stolen by Harden. 1:49 left to play in the first half. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Way up.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
They might be pressing a little and forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson is checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for John Concho. And it's Anthony Melton in for John Morant. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. Here's Bain. Williams with a clean look. Jackson poked away. The 76ers trail by 17. Milton the pass to Maxey. Jackson against Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Anderson outside. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Multi-talented Anderson. I mean, he's awesome, man. He's an awesome glue guy, if you ask me. Someone who scores, rebounds, passes, defends. I mean, name it. He does it.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. Third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pound.
Passes it to Milton. And here's Embiid, guarded by Jackson. Embiid, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bain, defended by Thibault. There's the drive. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is the power Jackson possesses. Ability to slam it down and give it the opportunity.
Here's Maxey. And so it's Memphis, taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. He had 18 points, 4 assists. And that's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Harden out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Niang in at the 4. He gets that one. Jackson's got 6.
Very confident right there. These shots help Jackson find his rhythm. Love seeing him be certain.
Harden the pass to Maxey.
Grizzlies foul. Zaire Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the pass to Thybulle. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. In the corner, Harden, just 5 on the clock. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
Here's Bain, guarded by Harden. Jackson down low. Embiid's there. Jackson misses.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Anderson, and it's Morant in for Williams. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for George Niang, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Jackson in the corner. Embiid with the steal. Deflects the pass. Pass to Milton. Here's Maxey. They grab their own miss. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Passes to Milton. Shot clock at 3. Here's Maxey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game is 21.
You see the burst. Morant, very hard to catch once he gains a step.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
James Harden, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Back to Embiid. Now, here's Tagum. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Clock at 4. Down low. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Johnson really good. The ball creates hoops for others.
Harden kicks to Harris. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Morant. He slams it down. Right on top of Joel Embiid.
What about that move? Morant with the ability to rapidly alter pace and put defenders on skates.
Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. Embiid against Jackson. Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understand the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. And they need to be consistent in both cases. That's all guys ever do. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but
with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
Here's Harden. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies,
Here is Harden. He's got 16. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Embiid kicks to Harris. Harden has a wide open look. 76ers with the new shot clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
Never bashful when it comes to getting tricky with it. Embiid is very confident with the ball in his hands.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant outside. Fires from the line. Back to Adams. Good and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
In the corner, it's Harris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Here's Bain. To the inside. Adams. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Barring a disaster, it would have... And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Steven Adams is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Back to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 26 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harden the pass to Thibault. As you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings, deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important. I knew that being a leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Memphis moving that ball around, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the refs for making that call at all. Defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in, and the pass to Maxey. Inside, Harris. Good on the bucket.
Wow, it's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the power.
Morant against Green. Shoots from the line. Adams down low. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Danny Green gets the 3. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Maxey passes to Embiid. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Morant with it. Now Green defending. It's Morant with the drop.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
Morant against Harden. High post, Embiid. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
It is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Williams kicks to Morant. And there's the try. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Morant.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant drives in. Here's Adams, who's back up. Out to Morant. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you're going to run.
Harris outside. He dishes it to Embiid. Here's Harden. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And you can tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For John Morant.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And certain guys post almost identical numbers year after year. Danny Green is one of them.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the production has been very consistent since his third season, but he also gives you intangible toughness, deadly in the clutch. I mean, his coaches and teams trust him a lot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Concho's checked in for Bain. And Culver's subbed in for Morant. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Hah? Ikan ya, atau bilang dijapit dalam kau.
But they keep on coming for me. BMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama. So you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked for my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home. So only get love when it's coming from me. Preach.
Of the NBA.
And I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell if they meant.
Downtown Philadelphia. And let's go straight.
Hey, Brian. 76ers are tough to beat on their home court, Joel.
Pusing dai. Ha? Wah, pusing di pa-drop dai yun. Pa-drop dai yun ay. Nasa berapa lagi kan? Pa-drop na diha. Balik gapon. Oh. Ini sih hawa diha. Lipat jeng na. Pag na sa Cooper. May chance na mag-uban na. bakante niya. Bakante mo sa bala mo sa bala din. Sa mga weekdays. Sa? Ikaw ba? Dali na lang sa akin.
Embiid said, quote,
Heck of a home court advantage out. Thanks for that. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Tagum in at the 3 spot. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Shot clock at 6. Harden, the pass to Harris. Off target with the 3. He's got a clear path. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hoop poked away. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe. You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Harden to the middle. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
First quarter, just over a minute played. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate.
And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
He drops it from range. Brooks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level. And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
From deep Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, I remember watching Embiid in college. You know, he was hurt that one year he played in college, so you didn't see a lot of him. But his development has absolutely been incredible. He didn't just get better over the course of the season. A lot of times he'd improve over the course of a single game and even within a game.
And it's Morant. Oh, what a hammer!
Oh, man!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Finished off the break. Morant's got 6 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all. And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the shot goes down. He has 6.
You know, in the paint, Harden is a hard cover. He's crafty and tricky and able to find his shot.
Up top, Brooks fires from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Knocked loose. Davao with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Harden. Embiid from outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Harden against Melton. Pass to Tagum. Here's Maxey. Clock at 6. Tagum on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks with it. Jacks up a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Embiid. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. 2 on the clock. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
The open shot, Adams. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together 10 points in the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Joel Embiid is out there with George Niang. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 12.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Korkmaz. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Four on the clock. Oh, Green with a block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
And they recover it. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Milton. Here's the break. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Back to Morant. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Jordan's checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for James Harden. And Memphis also making a switch. Culver, he's checked in for Morant. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Maxey, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Pass to Culver. He shoots a 3. Sinks the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Milton. Outside Green. On target from range. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Green right back at you with that 3. You know, Milton spent time in the G League, as expected, being a late second-round pick in 2018. But what was unexpected is how quickly he would contribute.
3-pointer Brooks. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Niang. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And Milton's become a vital cog in this rotation.
Yeah, you know, he gives you another ball handler and creator on the floor, Brian. And they rely on his scoring as well as his passing. And I think he's got the length and the ability to guard multiple positions as well.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Brooks. And Williams is subbed in for Melton.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Bain. Green covering. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
The 76ers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside, Green. Pass to Maxey. He takes it in. Back to Jordan. From 18 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, always cool to see big guys dropping dimes. Jordan's playmaking ability is coming along.
Here's Bain. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Bain. And there's 1:38 left in the half. All alone. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Milton, here we go. From the arc. Niang, no good.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Philadelphia calls timeout, and he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special, and his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Niang. Thybulle, he's checked in for Green. And it's Harden in for Milton. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Culver. Morant with it. Harden picks him up. The three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And Maxey, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's got 7.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Up top, Anderson. Pass to Williams. Now Jackson. Morant with it. Tipped. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. 29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jackson against Embiid. Jackson down low. Soft touch off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
3 seconds left. And then Morant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And through one half, it hasn't eaten.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Anthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Bane in at the 3. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane, defended by Harden. Morant against Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. Really left him alone that time. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Pass to Embiid. Harden against Melton. Now Green. Embiid inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And it's Harden penetrating. Tipped.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Back to Payne. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
into the third. 2 minutes in now. Jackson against Harden. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. Melton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Morant. And too long on the shot.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Harden with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. 3-pointer Embiid. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. And here's Harden. He's got 10. Embiid finds Harden to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with it.
Adams checked in for Memphis. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Melton. Brooks outside. Here's Adams. And it's Memphis with another. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Harden into the lane. That shot off the mark. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Adams. Timeout call. Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. Thybulle comes in for Green. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Maxey. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams passes to Adams. And yep, it's good.
Expanding his game a little more. When Adams is making this, it has to help his confidence.
Now here's Harden. He's covered by Culver. Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Brooks. Going inside, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harris with it. Harden the pass to Harris. No good on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it's Thybulle missing. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Culver. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Left side, Harden. To the middle. Jordan finds Harris. Outside Thybulle. Harden with it. Picked up by Culver. Just 2 to shoot. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Brooks outside. Adams against Harden. Right side, Williams. Drops in the three. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Harden. Here's Korkmaz. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And so it's Memphis, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thybulle and Harris, the 3 and the 4. James Harden out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Jordan in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Jordan, and it's Maxey in for Korkmaz. The 76ers shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Harden. Adams grabs the miss.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Culver with it. Picked up by Embiid. Oh, stolen by Harris. Launches it. The shot no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Culver, no good. The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Adams. Back to Culver. Shot clock at 6.
You know, with a really solid all-around offensive game, Culver continues to develop his ability to put pressure on defenses.
He's off on the first. The 76ers making a switch here. Green is checked in. He does not get the second one.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Culver outside. Pass to Jackson. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries, at some point I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Melton outside. Pass to Bane. Oh, they need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And here's Culver. Green covering. Here's Bane. Jackson right side. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Three-pointer Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
What you say? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot comes out, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harden, drives to the hoop. Embiid, and he'll draw a foul. Into the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Culver. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Morant. Jackson outside. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Harden to pass to Green. The floater, and it's Harden laying it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Jackson can't get it to go. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. And there's the drive. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Harris. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden with it. Embiid inside. Shoots over Jackson. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so Memphis